This question came my way. Is there faith? Do I really have a choice in my life? Or is everything predetermined? And complementary to the question, there is also, does karma exist? Probably this has been the dilemma of so many philosophers, because it is essentially a philosophical question. And people who have chosen to deal with this question or this way of understanding, the philosophical way, the reasonable way, the mental way, have written very qualified books to which I'm not in any way either qualified or willing to come in conflict with. But I am a mystic. I am a one that deals with meditation as the tool for awareness. I search and I found that there is an answer to the question, who am I? And that is the only truly existential question. I repeat, the search for the answer of the question, who am I, is the only true worth searching for. If you own this one inside, then other questions are really superficial in the sense that they don't take you to the center of the search which the answer will fulfill you. Because you see, one of the answers that you come in contact with in the search of the answer to the question, who am I? One of the answers is the amount of conditioning that you have been identifying yourself with, and that you still do. And through these conditionings, it's how you process all your mental questions, and that you want to find the answers. Now, I don't belong to that kind of search. When you ask me, is there karma? Well, you're going to find probably thousands, if not millions, of different answers to this question. And who am I to come in conflict with these people? I don't know if there is karma, but I don't care. Because what they're talking about doesn't make any sense. It's not part of the true search. If there is such a thing that you want to consider, then you are asking me to support or to some sort of belief system. Now, the answer to the question, the truly question of who is the one inside of you, the answer is not a belief system. I didn't find any belief system through the quality of my search. I found so many belief systems that I had to let go on the way to find the true answer of my search. Yes, all this and so many more are belief systems. What are you going to do with them? Where is it going to take you? What difference does it make to you if I say, yes, there is karma, no, there is not? Now, the next step of your question, is life predetermined? Again, where do you start from in your search to come with this question? Reality is only this moment. This moment. And this moment had never happened before. It will never happen again. This moment, Stephen Hawking, a magnificent being, a scientist that spoke like an enlightened being in so many different ways. Yes, Stephen Hawking called it singularities. Singularities, because science tells sun rises in the east and sets in the west. We would say, but this is not a singularity because it happens every day. The concept of every day is man's created, because The sunrise of this morning and the sunset of this evening, it's a singularity in itself. Never happened before like this. The whole universe, as you have heard so many times, is in a permanent movement. But so is your own consciousness. So are you. Right now, the one who is listening to me has never been who you are right now. The only thing that has been exactly who you are right now is your recognition of the answer that you find in the question of who am I. That is forever. It's forever because it never was one like that before and never will be another one like that before. And it is unique in its own way. And as unique, cannot be compared, cannot be lost, cannot be changed, is forever like the drop of the ocean that it is at the same time, the moment you see it, already evaporated in the air and became part of some cloud. Permanent movement. This is the way of the mystic. And you have to see where you come from with your question. Do you want to make a rationalization of your existence? Then you will end up what Jean-Paul Sartre calls an existentialist. Why not? I took another road. Thank you to Osho, I took another road. My own fulfillment is not a concept. My own fulfillment is not, I found the answers to all questions. On the opposite. All questions just faded away. You are in the center. In the center, you can relate. You can go back somewhere and find the conditioning that somewhere once upon a time you thought about it or you were taught about it, you know. But it really has no place, is no context in the bliss that you are in such a cool and simple, I call it simple way within yourself. All these words like faith and karma, you know, we have heard them so many times and we continue to hear them. And they sound so attractive to the ego, you know, to the so-called spiritual seekers, to the lovers of the truth. You don't need to be a lover of anything else but of yourself. And that's your truth. And it's nobody's business. And you don't need anyone to applaud you, appreciate you, deny you, judge you. You know, you are in the center. You resonate with it all. At the same time, you stay in the center. You resonate. Recognize my emphasis on resonance.